On a warm June 24, 2015 afternoon, John Palmer, absorbed in burning documents in his garden, remained oblivious to a sinister figure observing through a peephole in his fence. Suddenly, 6 shots pierced the air from a silenced revolver, abruptly ending Palmer's life and shattering the tranquility. Despite his humble beginnings, Palmer amassed a £300 million fortune, rivaling even the Queen's wealth, with properties across Europe and lavish possessions, his life scrutinized by the media. The journey from former roofer and market trader to one of the UK's wealthiest criminals left many questioning, while Essex police suspected calculated murder in his demise. His legacy, colorful yet controversial, underscored the shadows behind his extravagant facade, culminating in a tragic and mysterious end. Let's delve into it. Palmer's enterprise faced financial setbacks. In 1982 marked a transformative period. The Brinks mat storage depot heist near Heathrow further changed Palmer's trajectory, though he wasn't directly involved. His underworld connections hinted at complicity in the £26 million haul, now valued at £100 million. This propelled Palmer into notoriety, living luxuriously with his family at the coach house near Bath, where he operated a smelter in secrecy, melting stolen gold to avoid detection. His expertise earned him the nickname Goldfinger, immortalizing his underworld role. Despite mounting pressure, Palmer remained elusive, vacationing with his family in Tenerife. Amidst sunny shores, Palmer drew attention when BBC reporter Kate Adie tracked him down, resulting in a surreal interview amid curious holidaymakers. Investigations uncovered Palmer's jeweler's business Scadlin's financial transformation, from a £100,000 loss in 1982 to nearly £10 million in profit post-robbery. With extradition to the UK seeming improbable due to Spain's lack of an extradition treaty, pressure mounted on Palmer as police closed in, prompting him to seek counsel from esteemed criminal lawyer Henry Milner upon his return to British soil. Despite vehemently denying knowledge of the gold's origins, Palmer was acquitted at his Old Bailey trial, bolstering his confidence as he retreated to Tenerife, embracing a life of luxury amidst the Canary Islands' splendor, indulging in opulence with a Learjet, a £6 million yacht, and a fleet of helicopters. Alongside his cherished collection of classic cars beneath the facade of prosperity, law enforcement agencies scrutinized Palmer's expanding timeshare business, intensifying investigations in 1994 into potential money laundering. Initial probes yielded no concrete evidence, but grievances surfaced from disillusioned investors ensnared in Palmer's aggressive buy-sell tactics, promising lucrative returns but leading to financial burden. As scrutiny intensified, Palmer's veneer of prosperity began to crack, exposing a harsh truth beneath the luxury. Yet his enigmatic figure remained shrouded in ambiguity amidst the looming threat of scrutiny. Within Palmer's intricate schemes, promises of automatic refunds after 9 months masked deeper deception, while sham resale companies exploited vulnerable victims under the guise of legitimacy, extracting hefty fees for non-existent services. Victims, enticed by scratch card prizes and plied with cheap drinks, faced coercive sales tactics from Palmer's staff, who charged inflated prices without remorse. Exploiting vulnerable clients with no fixed pricing, Palmer's sinister schemes catapulted him to immense wealth and influence, ranking 105th on the Sunday Times rich list, rivaling royalty. Amid opulence, he amassed extravagant possessions such as a French chateau, rare classic cars, and the illustrious Brave Goose of Essex yacht. His ostentatious lifestyle extended to acquiring rare albino frogs for his Tenerife pond and openly flaunting his affair with Christine Ketley, defying societal norms. However, beneath the facade of luxury, Palmer's empire faced imminent collapse, constructed on deceit and exploitation, teetering on the brink of ruin despite outward appearances of prosperity. At its core lay a complex network of shell companies, offshore funds, and illicit protection rackets overseen by Lebanese mafioso Muhammed Derbah, orchestrating money laundering operations exceeding £500 million for criminal syndicates across continents. Derbah's dealings extended beyond finance, with allegations linking him to arming and financing militant factions like Hezbollah in Lebanon, and even involvement in the clandestine theft of 1,300 French passports for extremist groups like Al-Qaeda. Meanwhile, Palmer emerged as Tenerife's undisputed kingpin, dominating the timeshare market with unchecked authority, eliminating competition through ruthless monopolization. Backed by loyal enforcers known as the Clumpers, Palmer enforced his rule with brutal efficiency, using baseball bats to administer swift and merciless justice to trespassers, instilling fear and ensuring unwavering loyalty. However, Palmer's invincibility crumbled in 2001 when British investigators exposed his fraudulent timeshare network, leading to an 8-year prison sentence and marking a stunning downfall for the once untouchable titan of Tenerife's criminal underworld. Amidst eruptions of violence between rival gangs, Palmer, now 55, found himself ensnared by the law for his timeshare scams. Languishing in Belmarsh jail as a power vacuum emerged in his absence, which was filled by Billy Robinson and his wife Florence. Despite fortified security measures at their villa in Orotianda Alta, one fateful night shattered their tranquility as Florence was found brutally murdered near her car, and Billy met a similar fate less than a mile away, a grim testament to the ruthless world they inhabited, raising suspicions at Palmer's presence at their funerals, with Spanish authorities eyeing him in connection to the murders, yet leaving his guilt veiled in ambiguity. Upon his 2007 release, Palmer attempted to revive his timeshare empire from prison, but struggled in a changing criminal landscape, returning sporadically to Tenerife only to find himself a stranger amidst memories of his once authoritative presence apprehended by Spanish authorities upon his return. Palmer lingered in legal limbo for 2 years as evidence mounted against him, his failing health prompting his release on bail, though his freedom offered little solace. His once mighty empire lay in ruins, tarnished by suspicion, leaving Palmer to confront a legacy marred by doubt and uncertainty. In the twilight of his life, facing a daunting 15-year sentence in a Spanish prison for offenses including fraud and money laundering, speculation swirled among his associates about his potential cooperation with authorities, rendering him a liability to his former confidants. Exploiting Palmer's vulnerability, his assailant orchestrated a meticulously timed strike, taking advantage of lax security at his Somerset home. Stripped of past protections, Palmer found himself defenseless, his health further compromised by recent surgery and cardiac issues, a stark reversal for a man accustomed to orchestrating schemes with precision. The assailant breached his refuge with chilling precision, lurking near Palmer's isolated South Weald abode near Brentwood, patiently awaiting the opportune moment to exploit his vulnerability in the once carefully surveilled domain. The events leading to Palmer's demise unfolded in a chilling sequence of violence at 5:30 p.m. as assailants breached the perimeter fence with chilling intent, catching Palmer unaware as he tended to his garden, inflicting grievous wounds while silence inside the house suggested the assailant operated with calculated precision, leaving investigators with unanswered questions and Essex police with no witnesses to corroborate the gunshots, hinting at the use of a silencer and emphasizing the attack's calculated nature. Palmer's body lay undiscovered, allowing the assailant to vanish into the night, leaving behind perplexed consternation and raising questions about law enforcement and emergency responders' oversight, mistaking scars from gallbladder surgery for gunshot wounds. This critical error prolonged the wait for justice, casting a shadow over the investigation and underscoring the fragility of the judicial process in the face of calculated malice. Palmer's tragic demise sent shockwaves across Britain, prompting disbelief over the violent end met by a well-known criminal figure without swift action from law enforcement. As unanswered questions haunted the investigation, speculation swirled around the documents Palmer incinerated, remnants of a secretive existence that kept him eluding justice amidst serious charges, fueling rumors and conspiracy theories. Whispers of the Brinks curse added intrigue, a grim legacy of murders and accidents tied to the infamous 1983 raid. But Palmer's misdeeds extended beyond Brinks, involving murky timeshare dealings and fraudulent schemes that left a trail of victims. The mystery surrounding Palmer's demise and his tangled web of activities left the public grasping for answers in a sea of uncertainty. Palmer's ruthless ascent in the criminal underworld attracted numerous adversaries, from disgruntled timeshare investors to rival gangs in Spain's seedy underbelly, with speculation linking him to the Russian mob, Albanian mafia, or vengeful ex-employees seeking retribution. Amidst conjecture, one truth remained clear. Palmer's fervent avoidance of prison, driven by self-preservation or refusal to face consequences, ultimately led to his downfall in the unforgiving realm of crime, where betrayal is common and loyalty fleeting, etching his legacy in infamy. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I will see you on the next video.